It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time once again for Saturday Morning Summons. Today, we are here on my wife's account, and I say wife because we just got married literally yesterday, so we're here on... Actually, it's her alt. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's her alt. We will be going on to her main in a second. I have no idea how much... Well, I think she's got like 400 on each account, if I recall correctly, so let's... Already lightning. That's a good... I wonder if we get some crazy wedding RNG. Maybe I should pop all those LD scrolls. Just kidding. I know, it's a tease, it's a tease. What do we have going on for... You guys like, wait. You got married yesterday and you're going to talk about new games coming out to why not? Why not, right? There's nothing to talk about anyway. In terms of... new games coming to Google Play. We have Dragon Nest 2 Evolution, which I have the first one. I don't remember ever playing it, but I have it for Steam. This one is for... It's an MMORPG, I believe. Yeah. I hate to say this, but how are they going to compete with Summoner's War? Like, how are they going to compete with Summoner's War Chronicles? Because it seems like Summoner's War Chronicles... Oh... Contrast likes that. They're like, yes, continue. What are you going to say? It just seems like, Summoner's War Chronicles came out not that long ago. I know this is crazy for me to say this, but it came out not that long ago, and this seems similar to it, but not as good. Not saying Chronicles is the best MMORPG. Not saying that at all. But it looks like... I don't know. It doesn't really look like it would be a better... experience than that, but maybe I'm just jaded. I mean, I must have liked the first Dragon Nest, because why else would I have it unless I thought it was appealing in some way? But maybe that was just before I was completely jaded by free-to-play games. Was it free-to-play? I think was it free-to-play, or was it something that was paid for? I don't know, but it was... This one, Dragon Nest 2 Evolution, is on Google Play, coming up for Google Play, and the other one was for Steam, though, so it's totally different platforms for PC. Doesn't mean that it's not the same business model of free-to-play with microtransactions, just saying. So we did get a Barbara. We do also have... Oh, there's a game called Arena Breakout, which looks like Rainbow Six, or COD, I guess, Call of Duty, for mobile. Are these both by Level Infinite? Hold on. That are coming out. Yeah, they're both... Oh, nice. Steel Commander. I can't really get too excited about using him, though. Because it's a conditional decreased cooldowns. And he doesn't, do ignore defense or anything, or anything ridiculous. It's like, he does AoE damage, but just AoE damage, and if he kills, then he decreases the cooldowns. So, can't get too excited about that. So yeah, Level Infinite just seems like a publisher? Yeah, there's a lot of unrelated games that come out under them. Oh, they're actually coming out with a few different games now, soon as well. Because Undawn is coming out, Dragon Nest 2 is coming out. What else? Arena Breakout is coming out? Yeah. Literally the one we were just talking about. I just wanted to make sure I had the right... Oh, no. I wanted to make sure I had the right name for that. So, yeah, not bad. Oh, hold on. Are these new or... You know what? This is 50% my account. Actually, it was 100% my account at one point. But technically, it's 50% my account now, so I don't have to feel bad if I feed Barbara or Fengen or Jameer or whatever the case is. Let's see. Let's see what they have. Yeah. Let's see what she's got. What she's got built. Is there a? I don't see a Barbara. I don't see. Okay, so Barbara looks new. She's got to build so much of this stuff. I feel like this. This is what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Is 6-starring a bunch of this stuff. Aren't it? Yeah. I feel like that's what I'm going to get suckered into doing this weekend. We may as well feed a Jameer. I don't think that. Yeah, it's not even upgraded. Well, what else do we have? We had a Jameer. We have... Fengyan is a good dupe to have, and it's easy to skill him up, so... 999. That's the only thing she farms. That's the only thing she farms. All right. Oh, wait. What? What else is in here? Okay. I suppose we could do videos on... I don't know if I knew... I don't know if I knew that she had that. I think we might have gotten it for her. Both are dupes? Really? She loves this thing. This water straw. I think it's the water Ryu that she has. Oh no, I think it might be her main. That she's got that on. Oh, this was... Wow, this was actually upgraded and everything. It's got Violent Will. I mean, it's a little slow, but... Oh, it's not... Yeah, okay, it's half upgraded. It's a start, not a finish. I got more excited than I really needed to get. All right. I suppose I'm surprised that she did we do it for a video or like what's? We might have to play around with that because I don't think we have it on any. What am I doing? What am I doing now? I'm just goofing off. Story of my life. We're gonna feed this. We don't need a second one. We don't need a second one. So we did get the new Barbara. Time for a brand new post wedding LD5. It wasn't a big way. It was just we went to City Hall and we got married, and we're gonna do a ceremony and reception and stuff like that later. But yeah, this way when there's like a big crowd of everyone all dressed up and everything. Oh, what? And then you can't get cold feet because it's like, well, we're already married. What am I gonna do? Run away? Not gonna happen. I think it's kind of the smart thing. The wedding industry is so it's so unnecessarily expensive. One of the smartest things that you can do is to not have a crazy unless you feel that the crazy wedding is going to give you ridiculous amounts of gifts, because some people that's like the strategy is like they get gifts, and in different cultures, like they'll get a lot of gifts and they'll use that, like money gifts, and they'll use that to basically pay for the wedding. So, but that's not necessarily a guarantee of anything. But yeah, big weddings, it's so much markup. I worked in the industry in a couple different jobs, and it's just, there's this so much markup for these things in the wedding industry, weddings and funerals. People don't pay attention to money and how much things cost. They're just like, I want this, and that's what we're gonna do. And there's like spend a lot of money. So, and then one of the crazy things is it puts you into debt. So you start like, yeah, let's do these. Oh, right. I don't know what I was expecting. Let's do this. Good old Smoky Jack. But yeah, then one of the biggest reasons marriages fail sometimes is financial reasons. So having a big wedding and having financial stress of now having to pay for that wedding, putting it on credit, or not having that money for a house or other bills and things as they come up. It puts a stress on the marriage. So I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't think anyone asked, but that's going to be we're going to talk about other stuff and not just that today. Don't worry. Because like, I don't know what I'm tuning into. It's a wedding podcast now. Ooh. I guess I could just ask her what she wants. So she decided she wanted, because she always wants these occult girls, but she decided on the totemist. I may have convinced her a little bit, but she was kind of on the fence to begin with. I just think that this would be really nice for this account, because I feel like she probably doesn't have a Punisher script team, and Nora's pretty ridiculous in Punisher script. I mean, you could still try Karu Punisher script, don't get me wrong, but Who knows if this has the stats for that to work. It should work as long as you have it, but Nora can get a little bit ridiculous. So many dots. Did we? I don't even know if we had skill ups on her. We probably did have skill ups on her when we did that team of just like her, because Punisher's Crypt is not an easy dungeon necessarily, especially for, well, it's not an easy dungeon for casual new mid-game, beginner and mid-game players. Nice. But Nora makes it pretty easy. All right, so we got that. I feel like people are gonna argue and think, "Oh, wait, so you don't have the stats on the unit. That's why it's not good." It's like, yes, I get it. But a lot of people struggle with Punisher's Crypt and reliable teams, even though you can still try Karu it. We may need. Does she have a Christina? I don't know if she has a Christina. If she does have a Christina, you think she's got a team speed tuned and built for specifically for Christina? Probably not. And even so, I don't know that she's doing a whole lot of. We might need this for Fusion. I don't know that she's necessarily doing a whole lot of Guild Siege in the first place. And if she does, I guarantee you her Guild Siege strategy is put whatever teams I put in for her a long time ago and then click auto. That's her strategy. Not to say I blame her, but that's what it is. Which is odd because she will go through and she'll put a lot more effort, like 10 times the amount of effort into Honkai Star Rail, and she'll like learn what all the things do. But when it comes to Summoner's War, it's like, I don't really care. I just put things in, I click auto. Okay. All right, Hypno Meow. Will we get some crazy LD RNG? We don't need to see Arena Breakout. We don't need to see Level Infinite. Nexus War Civilization. So this game is another. We're back to the Google Play thing, by the way, guys. This game, Nexus War Civilization, I was excited about it at first. Because it looks like Destiny or Halo, but a mobile game version of that. Also with like a little Pacific Rim in there. You know, like Destiny meets Pacific Rim, right? So it looks exciting. It's like, oh wow, what is this? This seems like a cool. And then you keep going, and you're like, because you know how mobile games do it, right? Mobile games are like, oh yeah, it looks like this cool, crazy game. Like, oh my god, how exciting. I can't believe this is for mobile. And then you have to temper your expectations because you keep going through the slides, and then you're like, you see the gameplay, and it is a city builder. So, yeah, it's not actually really anything like Destiny. The character designs and the artwork to promote the game makes it look as if it is similar to Destiny and Pacific Rim, but Destiny the game, Pacific Rim the movie. I don't know if Pacific Rim has more to it, the lore, than the movie. Maybe they have some, I don't know, some other media that they were before. I don't know. I don't think I even saw Pacific Rim the movie, but I'm aware of the premise behind it and what the characters look like. So, yeah, it makes it look like that, and it's just a city builder. City builder RTS cash grab. Sad. Very, very sad. But it makes you think, like, if you have to advertise your game as something else, just make the other game. But they're making money, so I don't think it really matters. No one's going to take my advice. I think we're waiting on those pony jiggles. New transmog. This is terrible jiggles. Terrible. LD5 jiggles. Oh. Alright, well, these are terrible, terrible jiggles anyway. But let's see if we get decent RNG. I'd like to think that we might get one lightning. Okay, here's our lightning. Dark runesmith. Rune blacksmith. Definitely take that. She's actually better than that reaction. I don't feel like she's going to use it very much unless I put it into teams for her. So, solid unit. That's something worth getting more excited about than I just got. If I don't get an LD5 though, I sleep on the couch. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know how this marriage thing works yet. All right, so we have 3, and then we're going on to her main. But at least we got some new units here. Already controversial. She decided to go for... She likes the occult girls. She feels guilty that she didn't pick Annabelle. So, let's see. Maybe we get a Juno here. I don't think we have a very good chance. But I'm pretty sure she has it on the other account. And she doesn't do RTA anyway, so... Not that that's the only place you could use Juno, but it is the place that is most commonly used. And we're not doing these just yet, so let's go on to the next one. We're here now on, this is her main account, and I'm not sure how many scrolls we have. We have 166. Roughly this, a little bit more than the last one. I did get a blessing already because she had multiple Poseidons, and she didn't even finish building the first one, so I assumed that she didn't want really multiple Poseidons. I think what she does is she leaves these things in the monster storage to see how I feel about them, and she's like, oh yeah, if you want to feed them, you can feed them, but I assume that she means if I can feed them, if I want to feed them, I can feed them, but I know her long enough to know that that's probably her thought process, and she just expects me to do it. So, or I'm gonna get in big trouble for feeding things that that I didn't ask her about. But this is I try to not do that when I'm on other people's accounts. I just, you know, I live with her, so I know how she functions when it comes to Summoner's War. Nope, we don't need to do that. Man, these 10 pulls. This will be interesting if they do really do a graphics upgrade, because it seems like it's pretty likely that they're going to do it in this Summoner's War Reloaded. Or at least it seems likely that they're going to do it. If they do that, what's going to get changed? Like, what's specific? Like, they can't make it all look completely different otherwise. Like, if they took this and they were like, yeah, we're just going to make it look all completely like Lost Centuria. I think Lost Centuria looks pretty good, but a lot of people don't like it. I don't like the gameplay of Lost Centuria, and I also don't like that it's come to us, but I think the art is done well. But art is subjective, so just because I like it doesn't mean everyone else likes it, and it doesn't mean that anyone's wrong for not liking something that I like, or vice versa. Because everyone has their own personal tastes and interests. I think there's something to be said about liking something and thinking it's probably not well done, or not liking something but thinking it's well done. Like, I can look at, like, for example, Thomas Kincaid. It's not my cup of tea. Like, I don't really have any interest in having one of his paintings in a room in my house, but I can appreciate that he's very talented. So, that's all. There's a lot of games that come out that are like super high fidelity, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not my thing, but it looks nice. Lovely. You can appreciate art even if it's not your Particular tastes. What do I think we're going to get here? Aside from disappointment. I hope we get 2 new units. I don't think we're going to get anything from the LDs. I think actually probably the other account has the is already going to have the better LDs. Because we got a new unit that's useful. That is a 4-star, but it's a useful new unit versus probably we're going to maybe get a Hall of Heroes here, so yeah, we know there's no actual special RNG. As much as I'd like to be like, oh yeah, anytime we move, we get new crazy LDs or whatever. But man, so many apartments I could have got the crazy extra LD RNG for. Even though it's really not a thing. All right, let's do 189. Flew by in a second. Actually, it was 4 minutes. So definitely not a second. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys heard about this yet. This would be things to actually talk about that are interesting. Star Wars is apparently in talks to... It was leaked by an insider that had correct information previously. Star Wars is apparently in talks to be sold back to George Lucas. So that's kind of interesting from Disney because they're trying to get rid of some IPs. They've done this before. But it's just surprising. I was not expecting that from Star Wars. But Disney's having issues lately. So that might be nice if you are unfamiliar with that. And you're a fan of the and you are a fan of the Star Wars franchise, but haven't enjoyed the recent movies. I'm not sure how I feel. I don't think I've even seen... There's a lot of the new Star Wars stuff that I have not been keeping up with. And some of the new Star Wars stuff I don't even remember. Also, some of the new Star Wars stuff is really not that new. Ooh. Both are solid, but this is more toxic, so I think we're going to choose... Wait a second. Does she have the Cookie Run version? Is the question. She does not. Yeah, she's got some LDs too. We played around with these in video though. But she's got this one, she's got this one, she's got this one. You know, all these ones and those ones. The Light Holly Berry, Light Oracle, and Light Hell Lady. I mean, Dark Hell Lady. Dark Hell Lady. We will go for this one because it's more toxic, even though the other one is pretty good. So we chose Manon over the Water Slayer. Anything else from the fires? New toy? She wants Asima and she wants the LD demons. So that's reasonable requests for Summoner's War. Maybe if this was Epic 7 that could be an option, but yeah. Or like something else where you can pity and have a choice or something, cuz like Epic 7 they did LD5 choices, ML5 choices. Moonlight a while back. I haven't played Epic 7 in a while actually. Ain't nobody got time for that. So many options. I mean, basically fusion options are the other two, which could be good. I mean, she's not gonna fuse skill ups for Nat 5s. If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be me on her account, fusing skill ups, and then she could be like, "Oh, thank you," and then she's gonna not use the unit that we spent all this time and energy scaling up. So. Let's see, but at least new Manon. New units on both accounts, actually. I don't know if she's got all the sculpts for these. You know what'd be crazy is if the Water String Master started playing her song at the beginning of the, or if as soon as the opponent buffed, she started playing her song. That would make her so much more meta. Like, you know how the wind one, as soon as she's attacked, she'll start going and playing her song? So, if the water one did something similar. But that might make some of these units too strong. Having passives that just activate aggressively. Like the gargoyles, if they started the match in as a stone, as a statue, that would make them so much stronger. Especially with a low base HP, low base speed. Wow. And on that note, I'm going to bed. Low base speed. Stick these in storage. We should probably feed a dupe of something else, shouldn't we? We fed John, actually. We will keep a belly a little bit longer. Not that it really matters for these 9-year scrolls, but it will matter when we have the... Well, maybe we didn't even need to do that at all. Yep, we didn't need to do that. Because you know we're not going to get anything from the legendaries. It's not the smartest choice. Well, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. She's not going to build a second John. I think it might not be a terrible idea for her to build a second Wang if she has the Devilmon for it, but I'm sure she doesn't. Just because it fits her auto everything playstyle. But I don't think she has Devilmons for a lot of this stuff anyway. Just making educated guesses. And we will see. Hopefully we get something from LDs. That's exciting. But either way, I think she's going to be at least somewhat happy. New units on both. At the very least, I mean, not that we have much control over it, but at least we got some new stuff. More new stuff! Ooh, actually. I mean, it's just got buffed. This would be kind of fun, but yeah, Water Pioneer is too OP. That is a triple S tier unit. I don't think we could argue against the triple S tier unit. I don't think we really have to ask. And also, this is like every casual player's best friend because it keeps everything alive. And it also has crazy high base speed. So even with mediocre runes, it's decent enough. Few new units though. I will take it. Do we have to do any? Suppose we could jiggle these. If they want to be jiggled, I guess. This is the problem. We're not jiggling Megans. We don't have 5 more pieces. 5. Oh, nice. See, she doesn't do RTA. Juno would have. Was Juno on the last account? That might have been on the last account. Oh, she has a RTA points, but for what? Who knows? Where did she get RTA points? Me? Probably. If I don't know what it is, then it's probably me. From like last season or something. Oh, LD Lightning, let's go. What are the odds that we get the same exact LD4 on both accounts? What are the odds? Really? Very odd. And we're gonna get nothing else. I think Count's supposed to give the Rune Blacksmith out to everyone now. Just Just like they did with the Light Cassandra. Like, everyone got a Light Cassandra. Everyone. And no one uses it. Because everyone's like, oh, it's basically like a Hall of Heroes now because everyone's got it. All right, 2 legendary all attributes. And then we have... should we do these first? We'll do these first. Nothing crazy. I suppose we could have tried to get a Susano for fusion for stuff, but again, I don't really know what they're going to be. What she's going to be. She's not going to be fusing anything. All right, Ripperino. There's nothing crazy here. From 9 years. Big shocker. Oh, these are new. I don't know if she wants to do these. Executive decision. Let's go for it. Do we have enough space? We don't have enough space. We have to put some of these stuff away. See if we get a Bastet or a Tyrannus or something. Yeah. Oh, we already checked this. We do have a little bit more. But the other account had like all the stuff from this week. So there really wasn't much of a point to do it. Versus like next week, she's missing everything on that account. So no point in doing the engraved. The not summon stones. Engraved scrolls. They have to call them something different so that people will think it's somehow a good idea to buy more of them. You know that's what it is. You know that's what they're doing. All right, Hall of Heroes. We didn't really touch on the Hall of Heroes, did we? We should $79.99. No, thank you. That's a lot of money. Wait, does she have enough for? Oh, thank you. Does she have enough for this? Probably. Oh, see, now we could have probably done 10 pulls for the other ones. Yeah. Let's see. Anything wonderful? It's gonna be a 4-star, yeah. It's always a 4-star, except when it's not a 4-star. 2 more. All right. And then we have a legendary engraved summon, which is going to be another 4-star. Yep, it's going to be the Hall of Heroes unit. Fantastic. And then we have 2 more legendary all attribute scrolls. Let's see if we can get something exciting. Probably not. It's going to be 2 fire. Yeah, there we go. Fire Dryad and I'm gonna choose this. She's got new occult girls on both. Man, we could have chose the Juno on the other account. I don't think. Honestly, I don't think it really matters too much. She's more focused on Honkai Star Rail now. But there we go. That's at least that's a few new units that she's not going to use or build or play with at all on both accounts, but she's gonna have them, and that's the most important part. Is at least we did our part to get the units for her, and she can just not build them and procrastinate and farm Rift Beasts for the next several. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. I shouldn't say I don't know why. I do know why, because you can't fail Rift Beasts, so there's no like feeling of like, oh, I'm frustrated because I failed this dungeon. It's like that's why casual players love Rift Beasts. They will farm Rift Beasts all day and night because there's no failure state and they don't have to feel bad about the runes quality and everything else. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. I will see you as always in the next one.